We're with Football in Focus, teed up indoors on Battleground, talking about the big games, tomorrow night, big game last week. Alexander Marsh with us. Alexander, smile on your face, had to feel good last Friday night when you guys got that win. What was that feeling like for you?
Yes, sir, absolutely. It was incredible. You know, it was a close game in overtime. And after the game, it came to like a one play on the fourth down and a two-point conversion, and I just had to hug Coach Bates after it because it was a sigh of relief.
Who scored in that two-point conversion?
LaMelo Best.
So of all people, we talked Ian had 4 touchdowns. You had a good game. Offense, you had 256 yards total offense. I remember that number because I added them up. But here's LaMelo Best of all people with that. Was it a pass play?
Yes, a pass play.
You threw him a pass.
Yes, sir.
That's huge.
That's very huge.
I mean, what a way to end the game because he's probably behind your top receiver, who again is, who's that top receiver you got?
Eric Gladney.
Gladney, top receiver, and probably Best is probably number 2. But man, him to catch that ball. What was the play? Do you remember the play?
It was called 46 pass, and it's basically like a out route that you come back to the pylon. We had a corner route. So my options were, it was a rollout to the left, and I had to throw it to the back pylon, on the front pylon. And if it wasn't open, I either throw it to the corner route or run. And so it was really like a 1 or 2 play decision.
You got to make
really
a quick read, I'm
it's
sure.
Quick, yeah.
Wow, big play for
And
him.
they sent a lot of pressure.
And Best is a junior or senior?
He's a junior.
And you're a senior, right?
Yes, sir.
Last year for Southeast Guilford. How much do you weigh?
I weigh 170.
How tall are you?
It's 5'11".
So you got some characteristics for a college quarterback somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Are you talking to any schools?
Yes, sir.
Who are you talking to?
Mainly Winston-Salem State.
The Rams, good location, good school. Did they have that fight last week in that game? I saw a video of somebody. I think maybe Winston got a fight. Maybe it was Central. Somebody at a ball game last week. It's a crazy game. If you had to sum it up, how do you think you guys got it done? Because you guys are underdogs going in. You went by a point on the road. How'd you get it done overall, you think?
It was our resilience. I mean, we scored over 20 points in the fourth quarter, I'm pretty sure. And we could have quit easily. We were down 2 touchdowns, but we were just resilient, and we always were. We thought we could win. We had a chance, so.
You remember some things Coach Bates may have told you guys before the game? Some of his coaches talked
the game. He was like, how you wanted to end? If this is your last game, how would you want to be remembered? How you wanted to end? And that really stuck with us. And we didn't want to go out losing. But even if we did lose, we want to go out trying our best, coming out on the last play and giving all we got.
This is an interesting matchup. I just thought about this. You got over at Grimsley, you got Faison Bradley, who was at Southeast Middle back in the younger days. He's now at Grimsley.
Yeah.
Found a new place. Good change of pace. Man, it's working good for him. Plus, you got yourself was at Northern Guilford. You came to Southeast Guilford. It's worked out good for you.
Yes, sir.
It's kind of strange how that turnabout goes. Yeah. But you came to Southeast, your junior year?
Yeah, midway through.
And then you got the job when your other quarterback got hurt. You stepped in.
Yeah, he was hurt when I came, and then he was still rehabbing, so I took over that same week.
And you've been there ever since?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you got to love that. And this year has been a heck of a year for you because you've been running the ball, passing the ball, a lot of regularity, getting the job done.
Yes, sir.
What about sleeping after that game back on Friday night? Was it hard to get to sleep that night?
I was real tired, and, you know, we were up the whole bus ride, partying, having fun, you know, celebrating the win. So sleeping wasn't that hard, but getting up the next morning was really the hardest.
You get up pretty early?
Yeah, I got up around 11.
Well, that's not bad. 11 o'clock's not bad at all. You got to get some extra rest.
Yeah.
What about the post-game meal? Where'd you go for the post-game meal?
I went to Zaxby's.
Zaxby's. Which location?
No, I don't remember. I was around with my dad, but I remember what I ate.
What'd you have?
I had the wings and things combo, barbecue boneless wings with tenders, fries, and a Sprite.
Oh man, that's good stuff. And he remembers the drink, remembers the Sprite, not bad.
Sure.
And tomorrow night you would have the same thing again if you won tomorrow night.
Yep.
You'd have.
I got the Sprite over there too.
You can see Sprite is your drink. It's kind of like Grant Hill back in the days he played at Duke and played in the NBA. He always promoted that Sprite as far as the drink goes. What was practice like back on Monday? Because you come in Monday sometimes, man, you're sore and you got to start another week. But man, Monday, start that week had to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, but we were just worried about, you know, the next game. We had all weekend to, you know, have the highlights about the last game, but this week we're really focused on Grimsley.
What does Coach Bates and the coaching staff mean to you guys down there? Because they've done a good job for you guys. What do those guys mean?
They're like fathers to me. I mean, Coach Bates helps you with any, like, more than football. He's like a life coach, like a brother, like a man. Like, he teaches you how to be a man, and I love Coach Bates, and I respect him forever for that.
And you mentioned that word respect. I think that's what he commands and expects and teaches you guys to respect too.
Absolutely.
Respect the game of football too. You want to play it the right way and respect your teammmates, respect your team, and Well, your teammates are big. Yeah, those linemen, Michael Martin, those guys, you got to love those guys.
Hey, it makes my job easier.
Sometimes you look to the left, you can't see over that way because he's so big. But you know there's a big hole there. If he moves forward, there's going to be a lane there somewhere to run through.
Every time.
Do you roll out left or roll out right better? Which way you like to roll out as a quarterback better?
Well, I'm right-handed, so I like rolling to my right. So it's easier instead of having to.
Do you feel better as a pocket quarterback, stand back there in the pocket and pass, or you like to roll out, and maybe make a little play action?
It just depends how the game going. If my receivers aren't really getting separation, I can extend the play and roll out if I have to help them, you know.
What do you look for in Gladney and Bass as receivers? I mean, what kind of connection you got with those receivers? What are you looking for when they go downfield to try to get them the ball? Some things you look for.
Well, we practice a lot, me and Gladney and Bess, you know, off the practice field, and it really is like timing. So I'm really expecting them to be in one spot, especially if they're sending pressure, they're blitzing. And Gladney and Bess are like one of the best at running curl routes and goes. They know how to sit in zones. They know how to get off receivers press, and it really helps me out.
Do you ever throw to the spot, expecting them to be there? Or you usually try to look for the receiver.
I do that a lot.
Throw the spot, just pop the spot. They better be there, right?
They got to. I don't have to.
In your humble opinion, so to speak, what does it take to beat Grimsley tomorrow night? What's necessary to beat these Whirlies?
I mean, we just got to play our game. There's nothing that we got to do differently from last week or a different week. We just got to play our game. We got to play the best Southeast football. And last time we played Grimsley, we weren't at our best. We're a way different team than from then, and I feel like if we just play our game and play fast and free, we'll be good.
You say kind of in the back of your mind, I'm just glad I got another chance at these guys?
Yeah, of course. I was waiting for this schedule.
Of all the games this season you played, is that the game you'd rather like to play back the most?
Yes. Definitely.
Give me another chance against the best team. To be the best, you got to beat the best. Be the man, you got to beat the man. Ric Flair said it, you got to do it.
Absolutely.
You like that Ric Flair kind of? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
If he was here, he would say woo in a big way. I'm trying to duplicate that because it's hard to duplicate what he does there. I got a favorite college football team.
A&T.
A&T?
Yes, sir.
Are you visiting any schools now?
Yeah, I went to A&T a couple months ago, but that's where my dad used to go and my mom, so I'm a big alumni from
Did
there.
your dad play college ball there?
Nah, he just like a fan, you know.
Just a fan,
Yeah,
student?
student,
Gotcha. What's the name of the stadium you guys play in? You know the name of your stadium?
Bill Slayton?
Man, of all the people, three missed it. You got it. Did you look it up?
Nah,
You knew it.
I'm the newest guy too.
Hey, the newest guy, you came there last year as a junior. Bill Slayton Stadium, you got it down. This is it. I knew the guy well. Used to talk to him
really?
every week before he passed away. I talked to his wife back on Sunday. I talked to Miss Slayton Sunday. He's been gone now about a year and a half because Slayton passed away. But man, that was one tough dude. Passed away at 90 years old, man. He was a great one.
Wow.
Played against him back when I was in high school, Coach Slayton.
What position you play?
Him? He was the coach. So I think back in his day, he probably played. I think he was a linebacker back in his day. My day, I played line. That's what they made me play. I just got stuck down there blocking this. Fun, hard work. But Coach Slayton was a great man. Man, loved that guy. We played against him in high school, beat him 2 out of 3 times. To beat him, if you beat Coach Slayton back then, you beat the Rock, so to speak, to be able to beat him. Got the stadium named after the Southeast. Best football player ever come out of Southeast. You're fairly new there. Do you have any names in mind who came out of there? Best players?
Jordan Dollard, Mark Tillman.
Tillman. Yeah, Mark Tillman's a receiver.
Yeah, it's my friend Cam Williams and Kyrie Wall.
Kyrie Wall was a defensive back?
Yeah, he's at A&T right now.
There were 2 Walls there, too, at one time, I think. I think he had a brother also, Kyrie Wall. Any of these names ring
Sean Wall, I think.
Any of these names ring a bell? Ernie Woods, Southeast years ago. Ever heard Ernie? No, he's a running back. Bubba Craven, running back. Kyle Faust, lineman. Johnny King's out at Charlotte, lineman. Brent Moorhead went to Wake. He's a quarterback. And then Kevin Carter, Greensboro College. How about these names? T.J. Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rings a bell. Yeah, I remember T.J.
Northern.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, those Northern guys
Yeah.
back in the day. Vance Boyer, big
That was
tight
my
end.
dog.
Vance was the dog. Yeah, big tight end at Duke. Those some good players, boy.
Terrell Timmons.
Terrell Timmons now at Colorado. Left NC State, went out west. Was that phone? You'll have to cut that out. Okay. Your breakfast or what? What do you eat for breakfast in the morning? Got a big breakfast?
What I had? Today I had eggs and 2 waffles.
So you eat pretty big then?
Yeah.
You need it because you're burning up a ton of calories being a quarterback.
All day.
Burn those calories. And school days are going good. Classes are going good. Academics?
Yes, sir.
Keep that moving forward. The team pregame meal tomorrow. What do you think you'll be eating?
Last week was hibachi. See, I don't like eating pregame meals. It don't sit right on my stomach. But I usually get fruit.
Yeah.
They always have fruit.
Something light there?
But it'll probably be, I'm predicting baked chicken and some type of rice.
I'm going to guess the post-game meal is Zaxby's.
You already know.
With a Sprite.
Yeah.
I remember that stuff.
I'm in.
How about your dream play for the game tomorrow? What would the dream play be?
I want to hurdle somebody.
Jump over the guys.
Yeah.
Is it legal in high school?
If they're touching the ground, I think it's legal.
Yeah, I know in middle school, I was in a middle school game, and they called a penalty on the guy for Northern jumping over the guy. Northern's playing Southeast. Southeast has got that kid. He had a heck of a game at running back for them. But anyway, man, they called a penalty on the guy from middle school, says you can't leap over the player during the game.
See, I've tried it this year a couple of times, but like, I haven't fully gotten over the person yet. But
Yeah, but it is legal in high school as long as you start from flat. On the
well,
ground.
if the defender is like on the ground,
If he's on the ground, you jump over. Yeah, because you can't jump over.
you can't clearly just jump over.
Right.
Yeah,
So it's Quan Barkley, the Barkley for the running back now for the Eagles, who was with the Giants. He made that play.
Backwards.
Turned it around. What a good night, an amazing play. Again, what does it take to beat Grimsley? You got to beat Grimsley tomorrow. That's your game. You got to go get them.
Play our game, play fast, and have fun. That's all it takes. If we do our job, anything can happen.
Well, I've had fun with you guys tonight. Great job at Southeast Guilford.
Thank you.
And Coach Bates deserves a lot of credit around you guys. It's not easy to get 4 guys together like on a busy night like this. What do you guys got to do? Go home and study for the game tomorrow night, or go home and do something else?
I'm gonna go home and sleep. You know,
Get some rest.
I gotta get up early. So.
You ready to roll? What time you get up in the morning?
I don't have class till 11:03, so I get up around 9:25.
Do you have early college? You go to Southeast.
I go to Southeast. I just don't have a first period.
What's that?
I don't have a first period.
Yeah, that's good because you've taken enough classes over your head on your academics.
Yeah.
Excellent job tonight with us at Teed Up Indoors on Battleground Football in Focus. Alexander Marsh, they call him Xander, right?
Yes, sir.
Xander Marsh, get the job done. Again, a fist bump. Good luck in that game tomorrow. Keep up the good work. That's it for Football in Focus tonight. Thanks to Don Moore and those that came in, Bryant Roche, and all the Southeast Guilford Falcon players. Tell Coach Bates, when you see him, thank you very much. We thank him for the job he did.
Thank you
guys,
too.
best look in the game. I'm pulling for the underdog. I want to see a big upset. Maybe an upset tomorrow night
Yes,
at
sir, it's
Grimsley,
gonna
Jameson Stadium. Most importantly, be in the game in the second half. If you're in the game late, you got a chance to win. Just
Anything else.
keep that game close.
Yes, sir.
Thank you again. Thank you.
Sir.
That's it tonight, folks.